Are you wondering what are the biggest mistakes that agents are making in our changing market? Let's talk about them. Hey everybody, Justin Udy here. I'm team leader of Justin Udy and Team Real Estate, and I've been in the real estate business for almost approaching 20 years now. And I'm going to tell you, I've closed hundreds and hundreds of transactions. I've worked with hundreds and hundreds of agents, and I am telling you there are some specifics right now where I'm seeing agents doing very well, that I'm excited for them, and there's some ways they're really failing, and I'm really afraid for them, and I'm afraid for their livelihood. And so I just want to really quickly go over those details because I think it's enough that you can really benefit from this. Now, I think that any agent should be continuing to grow. I personally have a coach, and let me tell you one of the things that my coach had told me, and this was something very specific. And he said, Justin, your number one item that you need to know is your most valuable asset is your attention. He said, because your attention, where your attention is where you are going to go. It's where your focus is. It's where we are headed to. If you get distracted by the paperwork and all these other things, he's like, you're never going to grow. It's where your attention is. And I thought that was super interesting because that is something that he said to me. But what I will tell you, and looking from the outside in of the other agents is, I'm going to tell you their mindset is not being protected. You guys, I'm a 5:30 a.m. guy. I set my alarm at 5:30 a.m. every single day because I like it. It's actually really hard for me. But what I will tell you is I hate it, but I love it because when I do that, I can protect the number one thing I have to. I put in something positive. I take care of myself physically. I make sure I have the time to kind of navigate through the little things that I need to in the morning so that the things that I need to really get deep and get heavy on can get done right then in the morning so that the rest of the day takes care of itself. So, but protecting your mind is the number one thing. And I'm seeing agents just roll out of bed, put on their clothes. Oh, it's another day. Interest rates are over 7%. Nobody's going to buy anything. Nobody's showing my properties. They've already destroyed themselves mentally, and they're not even going to grow because they're going to show up when they meet somebody, when they talk to somebody, when they engage with somebody with that physical mindset of just like the sky is falling. When in the reality is there is a lot of business that's going to happen between now and the end of the year. People buying, people selling, people investing. So you just have to be in that mindset. Next item. They're not improving themselves. We had a market since 2012 that went just like this. And people just maybe you're brand new, which I think is fantastic. This is your best time, by the way. I was brand new when the market changed. And I will tell you it was the best thing that ever happened to me because you don't know any different. If you are a little bit earlier, what I will say is this. Focusing on your skill sets, this gives you the time to make yourself a true market expert, a true market advisor. If there's things you don't know, you have the time to do it. One of my favorite stories is back in the market, I remember I didn't understand seller financing. And so I was like, okay, what are my options? I found a guy that was teaching it. I flew out to Chicago. I spent 3 days there. Guess what? I did 11 seller finance deals that year. And it was simply by me just saying, I wanted that one thing. And sometimes it's just, I need to understand how to do a market analysis. I need to make sure I understand pricing. I need to understand the sticks and bricks of a home. What is the thing that you feel weak at and get strong at it and then build it and grow it? Finally, the last part where people are actually just failing is they're not having a daily disciplined, business building disciplined schedule. They are showing up like they could before where they were saying, somebody's going to call me. I'm going to do a deal. I'm going to go drive my Lamborghini, smoke my cigar, go eat sushi, go to Hawaii. No, that's not how business is anywhere in the world, doing anything. It's actually work. That's why they call it work, because it's hard work. And that is going to require that you are now a salesperson. You are an advocate. You are a person that is helping grow your business. You are a business builder. And that's how you have to think about yourself. I have to prospect. I'm going to reach out to people. And I don't care if it's by phone. I don't care if it's by text. I don't care if it's knocking doors. I don't care if it's Whatever you're doing something in order to connect with other people, to show them your value, to help them get to the next step. And they may not be ready today, but if you're planting the seeds, what you're going to find is as things change, which everything changes, there's a season. All seasons happen. Winter, fall, spring. Guess what? If you feel like you're in winter, guess what? Spring is right around the corner, okay? I just want you to make sure you think of those things. Protect your mind, okay? Grow. Learn the things that you need to learn. Make sure you keep a disciplined business building schedule. And I will tell you, make sure that you do those things and have somebody keep you accountable. That's one of the things that's the beauty of me. My job is to work on big deals, keep people accountable, and to make sure that I am building the business. And I will tell you that's one of the things that's important about me being with my team, is so that people can continue to grow, progress, learn. So if you're in this portion, you need a one-on-one consultant about your business and where you're at, or you're looking at other options of like, what should I be doing? Reach out to me. I'm happy to discuss with you next steps of what you could possibly do in your business to make changes, because me being in this business for 20 plus years, I'm going to tell you, I have some good information that I'm happy to share with you. Looking forward to connecting soon. Take care.